What is going on, governors? Chisgule here, and today we're going to be spectating Kingsland. This is 1647, who you may recognize as one of the top Imperiums that I think we all need to keep our eye on. We got to see how they evolve. This is a 3v5 KvK, which should be very fun to go and spectate. Their Kingsland Brawl, which happens very soon. Now, we're going to jump in game in just a moment. We're going to jump in game just a moment here before we do. Big shout out to our members and moderators. Ruz, I did see your message. We'll also talk about that in just a second. Maverick, Nicola, Are You Lols, Fubian, Frederick FR, Abyss, Knocked Out, Colonel James, Thuggy, El Cid, Shears, KL Squared. Thank you all for joining this morning. I really appreciate you. Sasuke, thank you for the 20 months, man. I really appreciate it. Now, how many of you thought we were getting formations this morning? Let's run a poll. Did you think we were going to all get formations today? ABZ, hey, thank you for the 6 months in the Epic Guard. When watching KvK is more fun than your own KvK, GG. How many of you thought we were getting formations today? I will be the first to admit I was in the hell yeah, we're getting formations this morning club. I really thought it was happening. I genuinely, with my whole heart, believed it to be true. And yet, here we are with no formations. So, here's the update courtesy of Ruz. Big shout out to Ruz. Big shout out to Ruz.
Neil, you free-to-play peasants.
We'll drop his signature line here. According to Asya, from Lilith, in the official Rise of Kingdoms Discord. By the way, in case you're not in my Discord server, that's discord.gg/Chisgule. Consider joining for the latest and greatest news. Formations will go online gradually, and the new Formations event will open first in early servers, then all kingdoms within the week. We take a picture of that. We're going to drop that in my Discord server. That's discord.gg/Chisgule. Where do I even put this? Okay. All right. So that's the latest and greatest news. We have blue balls from formations. Honestly, cool pasta. I couldn't have said it better myself. We all are like, oh my god, formations are going to change everything. And then they're like, you're going to get it right now. And it's like, no, we're not. You're going to get it right now. Nope. Just kidding. Formations tomorrow. Nope. No, they're not. It is like every day. Like actually every day. Let's jump in game. So, we do have some things that are new. What the heck is this display? They're telling us the commander rarity. Just in case you'd forgotten. This one's blue and that one's green. I do like the equipment display. Love it. That's a W. It's interesting. Takes me to the equipment. It's a little down arrow. Oh, I can't click the down arrow. I can just scroll. Sunflower, thank you for the super chat. Hope you're doing well. Check out the 887 Fort Mania. Yeah, chat. You want to check out some Fort Insanity? Let's go check out this Kingsland fight we're about to spectate. Honestly, it's gonna like take me a minute to even figure out what the hell's going on here. There's so many forts. Dang! 2 members at the same time. I think y'all get a tie here. Technically, actually, it's Sergio. Welcome to the Honor Guard. First new member of the stream. Followed immediately by Saito. Welcome to the Honor Guard, both of you. Yo, let's get those hype emojis for our new members. Let's go. Lighting up the top of that chat green here with all the new member activity. Love it. I can drop it into my community chat as well. Zoom, thank you for the 13 months. Let's go 1079. Hey, yeah, we allied with 1079 back in the day. For our very first Strife, you know? Maybe y'all can help me get a tour around this KvK here. As I understand, it was the 3 Imperiums versus the 5 other kingdoms. That's how they set it up. Gaines Gaming, what's up, dude? Oh, you're in 1079. All right, cool, man. Very nice. Very nice. If you haven't set up, Gaines, if you haven't set up your stream to be rateable, you should do that. I can't make any promises because honestly, sometimes it's hard to figure out YouTube's requirements for how that works. It's very complicated. They're trying to prevent hate raids, but in the process, it's like very hard to figure out how to raid somebody you want to raid. Not rateable, R-A-T-E. It's raid, R-A-I-D. You honestly, to be honest, you might need to just go get a look at like a YouTube search for how to allow raids to my channel. Or how to allow raids to my stream. Blaze, what's up, dude? Blaze was in this KvK with 1079 back in the day. He knows. He knows. Tell me the best Canyon lineup in all caps. Wow. That is an urgent that's like an urgent need right there for Canyon guidance. The caps really tells the story. It was 6 Imperiums? This is Shappy Gaming? You're in this too? Holy cow. How are all these people in this thing? Let's go look up Shappy Gaming real quick. Shappy Gaming. Oh, there you are. Quest for Kingsland. You don't say. All right. The Canyon videos aren't updated. Yeah, we can get a look at my Canyon lineup. Weirdly, I think Richard I is in that story. 4 have been knocked out of Imperium. So this was a 6 Imperium KvK and 4 have been knocked out. It's actually like the slugfest that we haven't been watching, but probably should have been watching. It really is. Now, I updated the description of this video with the sides. It's 1647, 1887, and 1842 versus 1079, 1284, 1561, 2375, and 2260. It was probably just easier to remember 1647, 1887, and 1842. It's 1647 in the 18 kingdoms, all right? That's the easy way to remember this. Let's go get a look here. Wait, I did put that incorrectly, didn't I? One of those is... Wait a minute. I'm missing a kingdom. One of those kingdoms is not right. 1484. Gosh darn it. Ah, yeah, you're right. It's probably typo on my end. All right, I updated it. Thank you. All right, we got it right now. All right, let's go get a look here. Holy. Dude, what the hell is going on with these forts over here? What is this V formation? It's like I'm in the Mighty Ducks. It's honestly like I'm in the Mighty Ducks over here. We got the flying V. I can't figure this out. Zone being invaded? It looks like 79 is invading this zone. The Saints of 79. Short for SOS. It's a tactic. That's the V formation. I guess green is trying to burn this stuff. It does seem that way. They lost zone 6 and were locked out. Oh, so these guys were like knocked back to their starting zone or what? Doesn't look like their starting zone. They got this over the mountain hop here from San Pedro. V for Vendetta. Chat's giving me some coordinates here. 628, 461. Or maybe those were kingdoms. No, it looks like they're coordinates. Oh, maybe they're kingdoms. I don't see anything here. Maybe if I'm zoomed in, I will. 628, 461. Here? Okay, that's interesting. What are we doing here? Kingdom 79. They got a big group. What are they up to? They about to drop somewhere? Even if they drop right now... The Kingsland fight's coming really soon, and the place you gotta be is these passes. Don't worry, T6 on the way. 5 minutes till pass opens, everybody. 5 minutes? I mean, we can put a 5-minute timer on the clock, I suppose. We'll give ourselves a little bit of cushion so we don't miss it. This is happening really soon. Passes are about to open. This should be exciting. T6 is Crystal Tech. You just don't get to keep it. T7 is Equipment and T8 is Armaments. Is that where we're at? T7 is the credit card. Where's Armaments? Bro. I'm a different mentality. Oh boy. Mountain Man, what's up, dude? You've really created a personality for yourself in the chat, Mountain Man. It's actually impressive. A lot of people who create a personality in the chat, it's like a bad thing. You know, it's like, I need to ban you, but your personality is funny. I am born from the crazy mountains. Exactly. See, that's exactly it. You've created a name for yourself. That's funny. Have we discussed the Oryx issue yet? No. We haven't talked about it. They pulled the Oryx. I'm sure they're going to go look in their database and sort out what everybody had taken from them and then give it back to them and then give us time to claim it. I mean, it's honestly like annoying, but we know they're going to make it right over the next 3 days. They said they're going to make it right over the next 3 days. Here's the mail. Greetings, Governor. Due to a server error, the League shop was closed early, causing some Governor's bet items to be recycled. I don't know. I haven't met a single person who kept their items. I thought everybody had them recycled, but whatever. We fixed this problem and the League shop's reopened. The wrongly recycled items will be sent back to you in 3 working days. So, I mean, they're going to solve that. Please accept our sincerest apologies. I mean, you know, what are you going to do? They'll get to it in 3 days, I guess. Looks like the KvK... Oh, was the shop reset? No. The shop was reset? Wait. Yeah, we're about to see some clash go down over here, by the way. Wait. I'm like clicking everywhere except the stupid event. Oh, it is reset. I don't know, chat. I think they're gonna fix that too. I bought a bunch of stupid stuff though, because I didn't think I needed, like... Anyways, I don't know. We'll see if I can buy more with my Oryx. But I don't think this is going to remain this way. I think it's unlikely. I think there's a chance, but I don't know. Michael, thank you for the super chat, man. I'm at work, but I thought I'd drop in to say hi for a minute. Well, I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great day at work. I'm missing the fun, apparently. If you could bring one Cav march, what would it be? Chat, you know the answer to this, I think, right? What's your one Cav march? What's your one Cav march, baby? There it is! Nevsky Joan, baby! Nevsky Joan. That thing freaking slaps! Sasuke! It's reset, but we will get the ones... yeah, we'll get those two, Sasuke. We'll get those two, man. I'm honestly not worried about it. And so many people are going to make so much noise if they get it wrong. I'm not worried about it. Within 3 days, I think we'll also get our Eye for Talent coins, and then we can spend them on Eye for Talent rewards. To my understanding, nobody got their Eye for Talent winnings, and they reclaimed all the Eye for Talent rewards coins as well, so... I think we're going to get all that stuff back, and I'm honestly 0% worried about it. It's definitely frustrating, but I think that's going to be fine. Because also, they want to time this with a new bundle. Like, they want to time this with a new bundle. I'm sure folks remember this, but there's a bundle they put out every season for Ark of Osiris, and I'll review it or do a community post about it. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing so you don't miss my community post about the bundle when that comes out. Savage One, thank you for the 3 months. Nothing better than live streams to get me through the workday. Hey, cheers. Keep on grinding, Chisdog. Appreciate you, dude. Let's go. Pass opening. It's attackable. What are these guys doing? You gotta swarm this shit. Yo, if you're not swarming a pass, you're late. Or are they not connected to the pass? Are they just defending it? I'm not sure what's happening here. They should be going through that pass if they can. That should be happening. You better believe these guys are hitting the pass, right? Where's the swarm? Okay, I can't even see the pass. Yeah, they're swarming it. Dude, I can see the white numbers, but I can't see the pass. Yeah, they're swarming it. Yeah, we're going to get a champions bundle. So, I mean, Lilith definitely wants to get right. Here's the end of the season of Ark of Osiris League. They have a lot of it. They have a financial interest in getting that right. So I think they're going to get all those season coins and stuff sorted out very nicely. Machino, thank you for the super chat. Good luck. Hey, I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it. 79 pushed the pass and distracted them. Yo, this is when you gotta be... Somebody in their kingdom's gotta be Obi-Wan Kenobi and tell them to stay on target, man. You know? You gotta stay on target over here. Oh, I think... What is going on here? I think my restart kingdom, some people are doing, what's it called? Shadow Legion. I was like, what the hell's all over my screen? They're doing Shadow Legion in my restart kingdom, though. Oh, yeah, the Canyon lineup. I can tell it to you, because we gotta watch this pass. I'll tell it to you in the order of where they even go on the defense. Are you ready for this? In the upper left, I have Guan with Skippy. Upper right, I have Nevsky with Joan. In the middle left, I have Boudica Esong. In the middle right, I have Trajan Mulan. And just below those two rows, and on the left, it's Richard and Constantine. Do you think it's still valuable to invest in Attila? I really don't think so. I wouldn't do Attila these days. I mean, he definitely has a role. Okay, is it valuable? Yes. Is it a good invest? I would say no. How about that? I mean, I just did a video recently where I was testing with Attila, and I lost every single fight. There we go. I told you these guys were going to swarm this pass. They say charge. Let's go Japan. Is this primarily a Japanese kingdom? Oh, they got their pass. They might have got their pass first. But only one pass down here. What about over here, man? Yeah, they're swarming it here. They're Vietnamese. Oh, Japan's playing in the World Cup. Got it. Anti-swarm commanders are best for pure free-to-play? I don't know that that's necessarily true. I think of the anti-swarm commanders as being ideal for potentially rally and garrison situations. But I think you're referring to open field. Guan Skippy or Guan CJ? Guan Skippy. Guan Skippy. Not CJ. CJ would be very good, but Skippy, that AoE is freaking wicked. How many coins do you get in the crystal shop when you max your tech? I want to say it's somewhere between like 550 and 600,000. Okay, almost every pass taken here. What's going on here? They just got it. Their coalition name is FML. That's kind of funny, I suppose. Chat says 550k is the number. Okay. 556k. All right, chat. So now they pop Craftsman and go nuts. But what's going on here? Oh, they just got their pass. Okay. I'm not saying Attila's trash. I'm saying when you invest in a commander, a part of what you're doing is picking one that's going to have a long life. And I don't think now Attila is a commander that's going to have a long life. You know who's going to have a really long life? I think is Joan Prime. She just came out. She's a Cav commander. She's probably going to be... Oh my god, it freaking enraged.
Kneel, you free-to-play peasants.
Oh my god. It enraged. Well. 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 Tell a friend. Funny things are happening in the Chisgule Gaming live stream. It's Kingsland time, baby. Chat says understandable with a heart. Lol, GG, bro. Lamau, says Thuggy. Lamau. Where's the ducky sound? Sure, I got one of those. I got one of those. Go top right corner. Dude, I love chats directing the action here. I'm just the cameraman. Y'all are the directors here. I'm just the cameraman today. Bonakagi Gaming, what's up? 007. Yo, did you see that? Holy cow. What is this crap? Dude, it's like a Where's Waldo puzzle. You know? It's actually like a Where's Waldo puzzle. Swubbles, thank you for the 19 months. I really appreciate it. Dude. I have no idea what's happening right now. No kidding. Who enjoys fighting in this? I mean, the answer is nobody enjoys fighting in that hot mess. I believe the developers have said they're working on both lag and targeting specificity or targeting accuracy. So, couldn't possibly come soon enough. Couldn't possibly get that update soon enough. Lohar? Where's Lohar? Where's Lohar? This is the game now, is find the Lohar. There's always a Lohar. Like, somebody thinks it's a good idea to build a flag with a Lohar, and it just isn't. But they might be using a farm. Arnud, hey, thank you for the 2 months. Attila will be good for you if you already have him. Right. Exactly. But there are better commanders to invest in right now. If you have Attila expertise, you can use Attila, get value, smash your enemies. I literally just made a video about this. It was a short. It was a YouTube short, like last night. I literally just made a YouTube short about it. It was, I thought, pretty entertaining. Target acquired. The Lohar's already dead. Okay. Let me scroll up to get that question that was asked earlier. I got caught up in the action. 007, 5, 2, 4, 5, Guan, Max, Skippy. 555, 1, Saladin. 555, 1, William. 5511, Neb. Max, Esong. Max, Trajan, Ethel. Do I Sargon to make my Alex relevant again? You have Alex sitting on the bench? 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're using 4 marches. Do I Sargon to make my Alex relevant again? Or do I Boudica to replace Nebu or Nevsky to replace the Saladin? I think if you want to use 5 marches, you go Sargon. And you get your expertised Alex on the field. You have an expertised Alex on the bench? If you have the equipment to support that, I think you could do that. I also think what you're speculating that you could just get rid of the Nebu and go for the Boudica is reasonable. But I would prioritize, if you have the resources to support it, getting a 5th march onto the field, 007. You use Alex with a 5-5-1-3 Martel. Bro. I mean, if you're trying to 5 march over here, I think the Sargon will be a nice upgrade from that Martel. I would not do Alex Esong, though, in Season of Conquest. I feel like the time has passed for that. You can do it. I did it on my restart for a while. So this jump is really important, chat. This jump is really important, and it looks like 47 here got a double flag that's really nice. And the question is, are they building? Oh, they're getting pinned in. 47 is winning this jump really well. They're winning this jump in a big way. This territory, I've spent more time fighting in this corner than I care to discuss. I mean, in our 556 KvK, we came in through here. Y'all remember this? We came in through this way. And we fought 556 in this corridor for, you know, like 12 hours, you know? Is 5511 Trajan good as a secondary? I don't think so. So these days, here's where I'm at with Trajan, right? His effects are really powerful. But the reason I really like Trajan when you're on the 6 or 7 march plan is that even if one of your marches sad faces, you personally are still getting the benefit, the full benefit of Trajan's buffs if you have other marches around. You know? So I like his still no formations after the update. So just to read the community manager update here. Asya said formations will go online gradually, and the new formations event will open first in early servers, then all kingdoms within the week. I mean, I'm tempted to just like drop an update. I'm gonna put it in my Discord server in the announcements section. Everyone, for those wondering where formations are, here's the latest from Asya in the official ROK Discord. We just put it here, okay? Don't generally like to tag more than once a day, but thought you'd really want to know this. Also, rules, I'll do hashtag rules. Server rules is going to get a refresh in the coming week. And new sections added for Call of Dragons. Thanks for your ongoing support. I really appreciate. All right, let's just tag everybody. There you go. Edit, since the text is small, transposing here. Bro, Ruz, what are you doing? Get out of there, bro. Yeah, you can put emojis on there. That's cool. Writing here. Formations will go online gradually, and the new formation event will first open in early servers, and then all kingdoms within the week. All right, everybody is dropping emojis on there. I appreciate you. Discord.gg/Chisgule. Sorry, the camera's a little off here. Chisgule, stop pinging me. You're welcome, Russ. Oh my god, this guy. I love my moderators. My moderators are the best. All right, we got some coordinates in the chat. Let's check it out. Anyone can drop coordinates in the chat, but if a mod catches you putting complete BS, we'll deal with you. And there's really no path back when you get banned on my channel. It's a big rep, so you don't want that to happen. But, for the... Oh, my God. Oh, I'm in the wrong KvK. You're pointing to a different KvK. All right, that's on me. That's on me. Then I hit the space bar. Oh my god. We'll go back to the KvK. It's gonna be fine, hopefully. Bruh, I will smash you. Mountain Man will smash you if you put shit coordinates in the chat. Chat's a sacred place, okay? This is our place together, where things happen. Don't put trash coordinates or you will be rep. Yeah. I'm just gonna bookmark the Zig here real quick. Ironside, thank you for the super chat. How long after we connect YouTube to Discord will we be able to access the chats? It should happen within 24 hours. If it hasn't sorted out for you yet, definitely let a moderator know. And by let a moderator know, let me tell you, Devil's Knights actually put in a really cool ticket system for support on my Discord. So you put in a support ticket, and then it'll get taken care of. Chat is once again saying audio is scuffed. And what is happening? And then the rest of chat is saying audio is good. That's so weird. How does half the chat have audio scuffed and half the chat is like, what are you talking about? Audio is fine. How does that happen? Chat says it's YouTube. They trolling. Mine is horrible, somebody says. And Ruz just says bro, so I have no. He just says your audio. Your chat is trolling you. Everything is fine. And then he says your audio is scuffed. What? 007, cheers. Thanks for the advice. Everything looks fine on my end. They are trolling. And Ruz is drunk. $1887 pass. Timeout Ruz. Oh my god. Ruz is even super chatting it now. Okay. This is not drunk Ruz. This is normal Ruz chaos. I don't know. I don't think people are trolling. Like 100 people just pieced out of the stream. Chat says music is too loud. What? I don't know. Chisgule for president. Chat also says music is fine. They're on dial-up internet. Dude, look at all these sad faces. You dropped to 1440p for no reason. I think some people are having audio issues, but there's no issues on my end. Stream health has been green as can be. Chat is so needy today. Cool pasta, thank you for the 2 months. You know that armaments are formation specific even before you open the armament? Yeah, so there's going to be these armament crates. And in the armament crate, you have to pick which formation you want them to be for, and then you get a random one for that formation. The music is on the loud side of okay? Is that like a new thing? Restart YouTube and the audio is better. So I slightly turned down the decibels here on the audio for the music. You have to let me know if that sounds better. It's fine, chat says. It's been fine the whole time. Music is perfect. It's Noob Way in the chat. I don't think everybody was messing with me. There's like 100 people that dropped from stream. Usually that's a signal. $10.79 is crushing it down south. Francisco, cheers. You rejoined and the sound is much better. I mean, from my end, there's only so many options for what I could do here. Certainly while I'm live. But one thing that I've considered doing is upping the data that I send to YouTube. Like basically telling YouTube that I can send far more data than I am currently. I don't know if that's going to do anything, though. Right? Like, I can say on my end to make the bit rate, like, really, really, really high. Music is louder than it was on previous streams. That could be. I updated a bunch of drivers and the BIOS for my PC recently. So it could be two separate things here, that the volume is louder. Oh my god, they freaking are clapping cheeks over here. Look at this. Dude, this is so bad for MC42. This is a disaster. This is a disaster. Oh, wow. That's really bad for these guys. Formations are not here yet. If you check my Discord server, I put an announcement in the announcement section. Chisgule, who do you think is the best chance at winning the Zig? I honestly don't know, but this Alliance Whom has like the perfect entry here. You remember 1307? And I think it was 365 or 1960? I can't remember. Shoot. Who was it in this corner that fought forever, man? There have been kingdoms that have spent a lot of time fighting in this corner. Right over here. And Whom just came in and took the whole thing for themselves. It was 1960? It was 1307 and 1960? I mean, I cannot believe they got all this land. Yeah, 1307 jumped the mountain. But normally you only get to, like, here. And I remember 360... Who was it? 846? And was it 365? Also had this, like, same stalemated territory. Funkaton won. Chis, I'll give you a funny challenge. Put together a 5-march combo in which each commander has a march speed reduction. Is that a march speed reduction on the enemy, I assume, not on themselves? Thank you very much, Khan. One of those marches would have Saladin. One of those marches would have Honda Takatsu. One of those marches would have Boudica Prime. One of those marches would have Richard I. And who else has a nice march speed reduction? Fa migrated out of 556. Wow. Oh my god, these guys took the pass? Wait, they actually took the pass too? Oh, this is like a disaster. Thank you for the super chat, Funkinton1. I appreciate it. Wait, they lost the pass. What happened? They took the pass back. Oh, did they take the pass again? Oh, wow. Dude, all their territory in Kingsland is disconnected. How would you make Cav marches with the following commanders? Nevsky, Jones, Saladin, William, and Honda? Well, you gotta keep Nevsky and Joan together, and you put Saladin and William together. And then Honda's your floater. You need a primary. You need another commander as a primary. If you don't have another primary, then you have to bring in Mehmed and split the Nevsky Joan. So that would be like Nevsky Mehmed. It'll probably be Nevsky Honda, Joan, Mehmed, Saladin, William, something like that. This is definitely an eventful Kingsland opening. That's for sure. But I want to see some flags burning, you know? Oh, flags are burning. Thoughts on Fruit Dealer KvK vid was epic. Yeah, the dude puts a lot of time into editing. I don't think I could afford to spend that much time on editing, but they're cool vids. Fire Benji Boy did a sketch of my commander and was wondering if you... Yeah, I would love to see it. You sketched me as a commander? I'm all in. Would love to see it. Your kingdom does not speak in LKC? I don't know. Pretty much every kingdom says stuff in LKC. But good on you for getting that sorted out. I think the marks of the champion are all going to arrive later. Probably in the next 3 days. I think in part the reason that most people don't put as much time and energy into editing like Fruit Dealer does is that it... I mean, to use a pun. A pun? A metaphor? A fruit metaphor? The juice is not necessarily worth the squeeze. Like, as a content creator, the number of hours I would have to spend on editing, even if I got really proficient at editing, it just makes more sense to bang out, like, 2 weeks worth of videos. Yeah, he puts out a video a month, and they're really entertaining, and they're really awesome. I enjoy watching them. It's a different strategy for creating content. My strategy is a video a day, you know? Like, I try to make a video or stream every single day. Gecko Gaming talked about this in one of his live streams. He was observing that I had sort of figured out there's an amount of effort that makes sense to put into a video and to not go over that amount of effort. Because the Rise of Kingdoms viewership isn't necessarily there to support more effort. If that makes sense. I would say that for a game like Pokemon Go that has like 10x the viewership of Rise of Kingdoms, I assume, maybe more. When you make a video like that, it probably is a good use of your time in terms of, like, you know, profitability for the video and the amount of time you put in. If that makes sense, make it 20x, chat says. That's probably true. But there's definitely a cross-section of, like, how many people are probably going to watch this, and how much effort does it make sense to put in as a creator. You talk too much about viewership lately? Well, as a content creator, you're always worried about your relevance. That's, like, absolutely true. You gotta remember, for me as a content creator, like, I'm doing this full time. Well, to do this full time, viewership's gotta be there. I mean, right? There's gotta be interest in the game. Time to go play Pokemon. I mean, I don't know. I like Rise of Kingdoms personally. What happened to our boy Nephisto? Yeah, viewership is basically the lifeblood of a content creator. It's absolutely true. There are very few content creators who are making videos just to make them, and that literally care nothing about how viewed they are or aren't. I do have a second channel, and my game plan, though, is to cover potentially other games on the second channel. So I've covered Lord of the Rings Rise to War. I did a little bit of Marvel Snap on the second channel. I did Warcraft Arclight Rumble for a little bit on the second channel. I did War and Order, Infinite Galaxy. So the second channel is where I kind of experiment with other games that might pop off. Ooh, I love this swarm. I love this swarm. You love to see this. Counterattack damage is 2,300. That means they're doing very well here on the swarm. Counterattack damage is back up to 3k, which means Garrison's getting full. Some of these swarmers are looking awfully low. Mephisto is plural. There's always more than one. There's the burn. XY in the Garrison, Attila in the Garrison. Okay, they got out of there. Where is the event that's supposed to be in this update? So I posted a picture of my Discord server. That's discord.gg/Chisgule. You're going to want to go check it out. It's from Asya, the community manager, sharing the timing. But the TLDR, the answer for you here, is that over the next week or so is what they said. We lost a lot of good content creators recently. Yeah, see, this is the ebb and flow of really any game. Is a bunch of people move in, and I think this was really exaggerated by COVID. It really was. So, you know, viewership on all gaming, and especially mobile games, was just through the roof. It was through the roof. I mean, every game had a surge of viewership, and so all these content creators kind of cropped up. And now that things are kind of peeling back to more normal viewership levels, you know, folks gotta decide, like, are they really in it for the grind, or are they gonna switch games, or what? COVID viewership was insane. Yeah, I mean, the number of people watching videos on YouTube and Twitch just skyrocketed, man. And you can see this, by the way, in Google Trends. If you go to trends.google.com and you can type in a search term, like you could type in Rise of Kingdoms, and you'll see that this is absolutely massive surge of interest in Rise of Kingdoms around COVID. And also, I've talked about this in videos, but you'll see a surge of interest in a few other things as well. So you'll see a surge of interest around the release of Nevsky and Sea Battles. You'll see a surge of interest. Is this a Barb Fort rally? You'll see a surge of interest around the Viking civilization. Yeah, exactly. Alex says, I remember watching the 114K KvK, and there would be easily 1,000 to 2,000 people on each stream. Exactly. Yeah, when I was streaming KvKs during COVID, I mean, we peaked around 3,500 people watching. Do you remember that? No way, Clubman spotted. Stop it. Where's Clubman? Oh my God, this guy is everywhere. This guy is literally everywhere. Thuggy. No way. No way. I mean, hey, the dude's got 36 billion kill points. Jesus. The dude is everywhere. He is in every KvK. He is in every KvK, and he's on every front line. Wow. I mean, that's actually kind of amazing. What's more important? Complete the 4-piece infantry set? Just the weapon? Or craft the horn? Generally, accessories are a really big power level jump. But if you have like a Guan Leo, boosting the march speed there is actually super relevant. 10% march speed on Guan Leo is going to be really noticeable. If you're using something like Guan Skippy for that march, I don't think it's quite as critical. I think generally the accessories are the more powerful thing to craft here. Free to play God. Hey, thanks for messaging me. You know, I was planning on streaming this KvK anyways, but then I changed my mind because I thought we'd have formations this morning. But then Free to Play God sent me a message that said, hey, here's the skinny on this KvK. Here's the rundown. Free to Play God, by the way, is like a way better name for your YouTube channel, in my opinion. It's like very authoritative. It's good, a good name choice, I think. Right? It like advertises your superpower very well, in my opinion. I think that's a nice name choice. Anyways, so I got a message from Free to Play God, and they were like, look, here's what's going on. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, so once the formation system didn't go live, I was like, well, I guess I'm streaming this today. Hey, by the way, chat, you know what else is going to happen this week? Now, oh, where'd that rally go? I swear I was looking at a rally a second ago, and then I adjusted my hoodie, and then it was gone. Okay. Cool. Shappy Gaming is your streamer? Oh, okay, cool. Very cool. The rally got sneaky tactics. You just finished KvK 1. Saladin MGE is here. How long till I see next season's commanders? I actually don't know the timing. Usually it's like 2 MGE cycles and they throw out some new commanders, right? Orc of Osiris skills in KvK would be sick. Oh god, I don't know. It would definitely mix things up. That's for sure. Right, so later this week, chat, I'm going to be streaming pass opening on my main account. So hopefully I'll be fighting. If I'm not fighting, I'm spectating. It's a weird free-for-all KvK situation. So I genuinely don't know if the enemy will fight us or not. Dude, this pass got absolutely run over. These guys fighting or friends? They must be friends. I assume they're friends. I could be wrong. All these Lohars. Did somebody random port in and drop a bunch of Lohars? No, I feel like the hotspot's right over here, baby. This line. So yeah, on Wednesday, we got a big pass opening. It's pass into Zone 5. Pass into Zone 5. At an all-time high of healing speeds. This 2293 KvK is something else. Yeah, Nile KvK is kind of interesting. I kind of would rather have had like more territory fighting and like there was barely any fighting. Very few dead troops, and then the zone was decided, right? Would you agree, Alcid? Like, there was barely any zone fighting, which I'm okay with as long as we get it later. Like, as long as we have it in, like, Kingsland or something, I'm into it. Yeah, it was like 1 hour of resistance. Yeah. I mean, I streamed for like 4 hours or so, and I was like, all right, we're good. It's done. Which is weird, because it's like decided in an hour, but a fort lasts a lot longer than an hour. But in fairness, our allies have a much more prolonged fight. The fort duration's a lot more relevant. Yeah, it's really slow, says Europe. Yeah, I agree. I'm like really not a fan, generally, of pass fights. I'm really not a fan of pass fighting. I much prefer big open zones like Kingsland or Zone 5 or even Zone 6. But pass fights really trigger me. Quick question, should I keep my Guan at 5335? I don't think you should reset that. You'd have to look at the probability, but I'm pretty sure that you're more likely to get a worse Guan. I think you stay. I think you hold at 5335. What do you think, chat? Chat will probably tell you to use a reset. Chat would tell me to use a reset. I wonder if they'll tell you to use a reset. Chat will be like, go for it, Chis. Go for it. Chat just wants to see the suffering. If they're talking about me streaming. But I bet they would advise you to stay. Where's the fun? Use the reset. Oh, God. There it is. Reset, baby. See, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Gotta get value. This is how I earn my get value, smash your enemies tag here. You only have one left? Definitely don't use it. Especially if you only have one left, man. If you only have one reset, you don't want to get wrecked. You don't want to run the risk of getting wrecked. What's life without a bit of risk? Yeah, I only reset like that for content reasons. No sane human should attempt this. Oh, look at this swarm. Holy. Gotta move the camera so you can see it all. Ooh, counterattacks down to 700. That's burned. There it is. The number to watch is the counterattacks. That's your barometer. This is because obviously we can't scout it, but even if you're in the KvK, scouting is now the old way. The new way is to just look at the counterattack number. It's how you know in real time how it's going. It's like maxing Moctezuma. Yeah, this is only a move a content creator can make. By the way, I'm gonna definitely craft a dagger for Moctezuma and see how much better the results are. I was doing some investigating to try to figure out, like, how often am I healing versus how often could I be healing if I had a health reduction on my Moctezuma. And the Barbarian health reduction on Moctezuma is like, it's like once every 10 seconds that I get healed. But if I actually had a dagger running, I would be healing once every 5 seconds, which is way better. So I'm going to run that. I'm going to make a dagger on my farm and see how it goes. Also, chat. Yeah, I know. Dagger for Moctezuma. The crazy thing is that instead of making a dagger, shouldn't I just make a Ring of Doom? Like, wouldn't a Ring of Doom be better? Like, wouldn't Ring of Doom just be better than trying to do something stupid with Moctezuma? But here's the question. Should I get the RSS production city theme for my farm? Should I get that? Shouldn't I just save the 50 million gold? See, this is where the content creator calculus really kicks in. Counterattack damage, 5,000. Jesus, that flag is full with Henry? It's Henry versus Henry? Oh, yeah, the captain's out of that flag. That's a goner. That's a goner. I think I did the math on the resource production gain from the city theme. It's like 15% resource production. If I ran that on my farm all year long, I think I would passively gain somewhere between 150 and 200 million resources a year. That's pretty decent, isn't it? Passively gaining 150 million to 200 million resources a year is pretty good, right? I don't know if that's actually accurate. It was a while ago that I did this math. Chat says it's a long-term investment. What a farmer. You gotta get your resources, man. You gotta get your resources, you know? All right, let's see here. Where's the action? A lot of flags burning. Kingsland opening is always so chaotic, chat. This song is called So What by the Pegboard Nerds. Switch to Spain city theme. It is an interesting idea. Swarm on a flag. A call rally also on screen. 3k counters on the swarm. Is this guy? They're going for the swarm. They're really going for the swarm. Is this a building flag? I don't think so. What are they doing? They're swarming without a rally? They're just swarming without a rally? On my farm, I have the British civilization. I'm Britain. And the advantage... Oh, they're just taking out a barb fort. The advantage of using Britain is I get training speed, and I also have garrison capacity, which is nice. It is tempting to just switch to Germany. But garrison capacity is really nice in KvK on my farm. Let me tell ya. These guys are rallying more barb forts than they are flags. I mean, you do need to clear the barb forts to make space in the territory, though. Go Spain. Why not Germany, though? Why would it go... Why not go just Germany? 12:35 Kingsland in an hour? Oh, yeah? Alright, why am I getting tagged on Discord? Germany is my off-season civ? My farm is... Yeah, my farm is not really a farm. It's more of like a sub. I use my farm to fill flags. Yeah, I mean, Britain is fine. The training speed's good there. But the AP recovery would... I mean, I use my AP on my farm. So that turns into resources as well. Chisgule's farm is what most people use as a main. It's probably true. My farm is quite insane these days. Where are these flags touching? This entrance is really interesting. I mean, it looks like we've got this cross-section of Kingsland here. And because they didn't get this territory, this is really advantaging the left side for their entrance here. It's pretty big. Magical 1G. Hey, welcome to the Honor Guard. Yo, let's get those hype emojis for our new member. This is the third member of the stream. Let's freaking go. 1647 knows Chisgule is streaming, so they're gonna swarm everything. Hey, I'll take the show. I'll take the show. Is this corner reinforced? It is. So this corner is not as precarious as it could be because they've come through the pass here as well. But these flags are really hard to recover if you lose them. Just cool. What do you think about terrain types? Like an Olympia being everywhere? I don't know. Terrain types don't do much for me, personally. Hey, Magical 1G, thank you for gifting 1 membership. Let's freaking go. Hey, Alloy's got the gift. Let's freaking go. 4th member of the stream. Courtesy of Magical 1G. Let's go. Look at this, man. What do I advise is the best archer civilization? I mean, that's Ottoman all the way. Joan Prime or Sargon for open field? I think people would say Joan Prime, but we could run the poll here. Let's run the poll. Which one for open fields? This looks like a free-for-all. It's a 3v5. What was my most unpopular rock opinion? Oh, God. I don't know that I ever want to relive it. But most recently, it was my take on our free-for-all KvK. Without revisiting the whole thing, since it was an unpopular take. I'll say people perceived it as 254, insisting that another kingdom had to do what we wanted to do. They don't have to do what we want to do. We're just suggesting their best chances to win is if they take allies. But they don't want to take allies. They want to go free-for-all. Which is fine. Which is fine. We'll see how it works out. We'll see how it works out. 42 is already out of Kingsland. GG. Who's Sargon? That's a new commander that's not in game yet. Chisgule Gaming's most unpopular take. El Cid should be used in the open field. Dude, El Cid's disarm is really good, okay? I'm watching a Barb Fort rally. I swear that they are rallying more Barb Forts. This is probably a Barb Fort rally, too. Oh, no, it's a flag rally. Here we go. XY Chandra is still valid. Yeah, it's still valid. I would say if you're like just investing in Chandragupta to pick somebody else instead. Joan Prime is a better take. Honda Taikatsu is a better take, I think. Nevsky certainly is a better take. Kevin, welcome to the Elite Guard. Let's freaking go. 5th new member of the stream. Thank you for renewing your membership, Kevin. Welcome back. Well, that flag's burning already. Wow. Why hasn't 1254 fought 1960? I think it's just an issue of timing. We could have, like, max skipped and maybe fought against them, but it just didn't make sense for a kingdom like ours to max skip. We just can't afford to do that. My worst rock decision is maxing Edward of Woodstock. That's probably not wrong. I mean, at the time, I think it was a fine decision, but it just really hasn't worked out. All right, so these guys are gathered around the Zig, but they haven't moved in yet. Okay, now, I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's Dark Seek? Is the E at the end silent there? Saka? Dark, welcome to the Honor Guard. Let's get those hype emojis for our 6th member of the stream. Let's go. 6 new members. Make sure that you go to my Discord server. That's discord.gg/Chisgule. If you're in the Elite Guard or higher, when you link up your YouTube account to your Discord account, it'll automatically put you in some special chat rooms. Elite Guard or higher gets access to those chat rooms. There's a lot of activity still around this flag. This guy's porting out. It's pretty rough. It's hard to get a city back in there. Join the fam, we don't bite. A wild lion? Yeah, dude. These guys are like 700 million power. They're insane. I can't wait to see how much they fight. Teradius, really sorry to hear that you're sick, dude. I hope that you feel better. Definitely sucks to be under the weather. It definitely sucks to be under the weather, so I do hope you feel better. Glad that I can provide you a little bit of entertainment today. Some fireworks here, courtesy of 1647 and all these kingdoms in Kingsland. Skippy Alex or Alex Skippy, both are maxed. I like the support tree, so I'm a fan of the Skippy primary. I think you could edge out more damage if you went with the attack tree. But I think overall, probably the Skippy primary is the way to run it. Ooh. Hello, baby. There's swarming going on here. There's swarming of the rally going on here. TJ says the support tree is better than the attack tree. Oh, that flag is going to burn. 600 counters. Counters are back up to 2k. Okay, they're reinforcing. Counters down to under 1k. Back over 2k. Somebody's spam filling this flag. They are really trying to save the flag. Rally seems to have dropped. Oh, man. Holding on by the skin of their teeth. Double-digit counterattacks? It was down to double-digit counterattacks and the Guan is the captain? The counterattacks were down to 84. And they recovered. Or did it burn? And they refilled it. I'm not sure what just happened. That's crazy. They didn't stay for the follow-up swarm, that's for sure. I think there was too much field. 5155 Guan is the jam. It does look burned. Okay, it did burn, says Lollipop. Okay. Okay. Cheers, Art Games. I appreciate it. XY Honda, Nevsky Joan, Attila, Cicada, Chandra William. Would you change something? No. Wouldn't change a thing. What are good pairings for Guan entering KvK Season 4? Guan Alex is a pretty good way to go. If you had to, you could do Guan Sun Tzu. I don't love it, but you could do it. Sometimes people run around with Martel, Guan Martel. I don't think that's a desirable pairing. But if you had your Martel expertise, it will be better than the Sun Tzu, that's for sure. Should I unlock William or Max Nevsky? Probably Max Nevsky. Lovino, thank you for the 24 months. Hey, this is my KvK. Go to 1561. All right, where's 1561? Let's go find 1561. This is 79. Is this 15? Is this your kingdom? It is 1561. I called it. Okay. Yeah, you guys had the really wicked entrance here into Kingsland. You guys had a killer entrance into Kingsland. This over the mountain jump turned into just a caging of a pass so fast. So it's pretty hype. So presumably you guys are fighting over these flags. Five minutes for the Nile KvK Pass 7 opening. That's cool. The Pass 7 opening for us in Nile KvK is pretty uneventful, right? Like, we're just entering into the zone, building in to bastions, that kind of stuff. This is very hype right over here. Here's 1079. Last I checked, there were multiple Imperiums still in this KvK. I think 2. Yeah, 484 and 1647 are still Imperium. What do you think about Skippy Joan Prime? I would not pair them together. I would keep your calves together. I'd keep your infantry together. Dude, look at this. 3 different flags all building at the same time. Justin, thank you for the super sticker, dude. Hope you're doing well this morning. Let's actually get some Justin emojis flying in the chat. Let's go. If you're just tuning in, Justin, we're looking at sort of like a left versus right situation here. The axis of attacking is right over here. It's a 3v5 KvK, and you gotta kind of hand it to the group on the left for claiming slightly more than their share of Kingsland at the start here. This is a good start to the Kingsland for them. Some really good territory getting scooped up here. So the question now is kind of where do they go next? Some of these flags are going to start to burn. Yes, Justin has over 1 billion power. He has been featured in at least one of my videos. The Justin account review. We have one of those. I have one of those. I can even get you the link. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, Justin's been a extremely generous supporter of the Chisgule Gaming YouTube channel, which I really appreciate. 575, 610. Let's go. I'm almost at that location, actually. Practically could have just scrolled over to it. Let's wait a second for things to load in here. If you're enjoying the stream, do me a favor, throw a like on here. Consider subscribing. Art Games pointing out. Smash that like button. As a reminder, in 2 days' time, we got a Pass 5 opening for my main account, so that should be pretty hype. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what video I'll make. To be determined. I have a few ideas. So this is where 1079 is making, it looks like their sort of first contact is right over here. So these are some important flags to try to burn. Look at the Duke over here. Looks like they are on the defensive though. Their flag is burning in 1079. Porting in. That's a nice port. This is tough to port in. You really need the spots around this flag. Waiting for formation videos. I'm not sure what sort of formation videos to make yet, since I don't have formations on my main account. So let me ask this. What sort of... Or what topics do you want me to cover with formations? I don't know. Right? Like what things do you want to know about formations? When's the next legendary tier list? I'm kind of waiting to see potentially when the new infantry land. I might make one sooner. But there'll be a lot of speculation in that tier list. I might make a speculative one for the new infantry. But theoretically, they're so close. I don't know. I thought they might add them to this Mightiest Governor cycle, and then they didn't. So I'm really glad I didn't max my Joan Prime, by the way. Oh, yeah, Mightiest Governor is active now. I thought for sure it was going to be in here. They'd give us the option to switch. They didn't. I thought they were going to add it back in. I'm not opposed to that. I'm 100% okay with it. I've done speculative tier lists in the past. I have done that. I think it is a little more valuable when, you know, I've got my hands on the commander. And generally, I won't do an updated tier list until something is changed in a meaningful way from the previous tier list I released. So I would consider doing a speculative tier list for the new commanders if something about the old commanders, you know, with Jan Ziska, for example, had really changed in a way I hadn't seen. If there was some big shakeup to my tier list that I had done previously, then I would consider doing one in advance. Yeah, I really like this song too. It's called More by Subformat. I like this song. I'm a fan. All right, not a lot going on over here, I feel like. We could get a look down here. So this flag is burning. A lot of field fighting around this burning flag. Holy. And sometimes you get caught in a big fight and it's like hard to walk away. You wake up at 7 a.m. almost every day to watch the stream. Hey, thank you, Ego Turtle. I appreciate it. These flags are just burning. Look at this. It's so tough. Look at these resource nodes. It's so tough to defend a flag with resource nodes like this. Like, how do you defend this flag? Diao-chan, I think, was a limited time event. I don't know that she's ever coming back. Dino, it's been, I feel like, years. I don't know that she's ever coming back, unfortunately. This flag's also burning. So, usually what happens in this sort of a 3v5 situation is that the 5 enter with a lot of strength because they have 5 kingdoms. They have more numbers. But typically, if the 3 are rightfully put in a grouping of 3, you know, then they outlast. And the players in the 3 kingdoms stay in the fight and fight longer. So typically what you see in a KvK like this is that the folks that are in this advantaged group of 5 have their activity die off and the grouping of 3 will outlast. I'm not saying that's going to go that way here, but I am saying based on how this Kingsland opening is going, I think that's what the grouping of 3 are really going to have to hope for. It's super annoying. I'm a completionist and going to have 2 constantly unlocked commanders. I wish they would remove them if they're not going to re-release them. Oh, yeah, Aaron, you just see them hiding there in a way you can't ever obtain. Lubu and Diao-chan. I don't think legally they can re-release them. Like, I think legally they can't do anything. I bet there's a legal reason. Yeah, that they're locked, but not unlocked. I generally kind of agree, like, don't show it to me if I can't get it. But on the flip side, you know, you might want to know what your enemy's using, so you need to be able to look and see, like, what does this commander even do? It's kind of a weird one. I would like to see them really increase the power level of Lubu. I feel like a lot of the legendary commanders have like a really tragic irrelevance story based on how long it takes to get them and how much you'd have to spend if you wanted to get them when they're still relevant, you know? Yeah, Diao-chan is good for, you know, barbs. She's not insane. Yeah, Lubu was the strongest character in Dynasty Warriors. Where's my Ishida testing video? Careful what you wish for. Careful what you wish for. Okay, there's the Ishida testing video. Maybe it's either that one or maybe it's this one. You think Ishida with Skippy would work? No way. Yeah, renewing membership on mobile is not available, Pancakes. I think that just has to do with the app stores taking a chunk of change that makes it unacceptable to, I guess, Google or YouTube to do the renewal that way. So you can only do memberships from a PC. I wonder how Twitch handles that. I feel like in Twitch you can become a member on a mobile device, right? I don't know. It feels crazy to me. Here comes a rally. Thank goodness. I've been needing more rally in my life. Jan Ziska in the flag. Why gathering commanders didn't get museum? Huh. I mean, I would take a museum buff on Ishida. If it's a gathering boost, I would take it. On Cleo, I'd take a gathering boost. On Twitch, you can't use your Prime on a mobile device? Interesting. Look at this swarm. So aggressive. It's like, it was one player just swarming there. Now, it looked like a couple people joined in, then peeled off. Now other people are joining in. Counterattack damage is at under 2k. Oh, this flag's going down. 1k. 700, 500, 300. GG. Dude, the freight train over here in pink is... that is real. Let's check out this alliance. Oh, what a name. Wow. Send pics of dem toes. What a name. What a world. Let's see if 1079 has kind of gained ground here or got their footing. You can pay for YouTube memberships through mobile, but you pay an extra fee in the App Store. Oh, that's interesting. What about over here? Ooh, rallying. Let's go. Hard to even see what we're rallying. We got a Gilga Henry rally. It looks like it's a Xeno in the Garrison. This is a tough flag to hold. You lose the field here and you can't port a city next to these mountains. You pay an extra $1 in a fee. Ah, it's like a convenience fee that they charge you. Okay. How do you get the museum buffs? That happens when you get to Season of Conquest. There'll be a building called the Museum. Once you're done with KvK Season 3, once it's ended, and you enter the Season of Conquest as a kingdom. You'll go get your museum, and then you need special currency that you can get free to play in the Eve of the Crusade. That's the best time to get it. You can do 1 or 2 commanders, I think, every KvK from just what you get in Eve of the Crusade. Plus, you get some of them from your daily quests. Plus, you get some of them from the quest series for different civilizations that shows up. You can exchange for it. I can show you that in a second here. So you'll get them in this event. We have one for Korea now. The thing to pick up is right over here. These exhibit coins. Those are a good take. Jake, thank you for the super chat, by the way. I'm a Cav player. Should I go for Skippy, Boudica, or William next? All 3 are 5511. I have Nevsky and Joan maxed. Also, Alex and Esong maxed. So what I hear you saying is, which one of these commanders should I try to expertise first? Boudica, William, or Skippy? It should not be William, because William gets so much of his kit up front. I don't think it should be Skippy either, because I don't think he becomes insane when he's expertised. I think Boudica really steps it up when she's expertised. I think Boudica is where you want to be for a commander that you expertise. What do you think, chat? I think Boudica in that situation. We could remind ourselves here of what Skippy gives you on the expertise. We know it's not going to be William. Skippy's expertise increases damage dealt, and when the target is silenced, you grow rage. Yeah, you're not using Guan, though, are you? I didn't see you have a Guan. So it's definitely Boudica. I feel very strong in my recommendation that Boudica is your play. You're the expert here, Chisgule, not us. Yeah, but I like to see where the chat's head is at, you know? Like what choice you guys would make. Boudica's good. My first Archer March and very happy with the results. Boudica Esong is so good. Like, I run around with Boudica plus something else on my main. You know, I've tried a lot of things because I have these commanders. But a lot of people will turn around and say, Chisgule, don't you know that the Esong is better anyways? And like, they're not wrong. Esong is really, really, really good with Boudica. So, I think that's a very safe take. Jake, thanks for the super. You're welcome. I thought that was a well-structured question, so I think I was able to give a pretty well-structured answer there. Look at the green flags connecting to 42. Are you talking about these flags? Or let me zoom out and see. I think these are the only, yeah, this is the only green. Dude, I remember this player. Oh my god. Yeah, look at that. 14 billion kill points. They have more kill points than I do. I remember that picture. They're old school, man. Dude, this player is super old school. I bet their dead troop count's pretty high. Yeah, 60 mil deads. 59, I guess, is the actual number. Almost 200 million powers, their highest. That's an old school player right there. I mean, 1079 is an old school kingdom. 1079 is a super old school kingdom. All right, I got some coordinates from the chat here. 572, 617. Maybe we're about to get some action over here on this flag. Ineffective. Oh, now it has status ineffective? What's going on here? It's weird. Why was the status ineffective? Now status is good. Am I crazy? Am I losing my mind? What's happening here? Why can't I use the gold gathering armaments on my gatherer? You should be able to. Look at the king, chat says. Cheesy pants. All right. All right. Well played. Well played. Well played. 40 mil deads. I mean, that's legit. That's legit. You gotta respect it. I don't know how I feel about it. It's cheesy pants with a clown picture. An evil clown. But hey, let's go. I got a shout out. Am I the Joker here? Yeah, no, lots of Sargon swarming sounds really crazy, accident. I'm looking forward to it. It seems strong. What's a good amount of deads to have? I mean, if you're over 20 mil deads, you have my attention. Ruz would probably say over 30 or 40 mil deads is like good. But it all depends on account age, right? Your kingdom's obsessed with feet. These guys are back building. Yeah, it's smart to back build. Ooh, swarm. We found a swarm. We'll see how this does. I'll take a sip of water here. I don't think I've had a sip of water all stream. I gotta solve that problem. There's the burn. Mad Neo, what's up, dude? The update here is that the team of 5 is really leveraging their numbers for a really good Kingsland opening. The team of 5 took more land than they should have gotten on the rep here. And that land is mostly right over here. Here's the little pie slice of land that they got that they shouldn't have been able to get. So the team of 5 has got a really nice entryway. And the team of 3 has an uphill battle to slowly regain that land in Kingsland. And we're kind of spectating the different areas here. This area has been not free burning, but burning feels like in a pretty one-sided way. This area has been very contentious. And this area over here has been very contentious. And right over here, they don't even want to build next to each other. They're just happy to have the dead space between them. Which, like, hey, if you don't have a garrison, both, you know, sometimes in KvKs that, you know, an unspoken agreement happens here where both sides are like, I won't build a flag if you don't build a flag. You know, neither one's got the captains or field presence to support going any further. So every now and then you get those weird secret handshakes where neither side pursues building. Moments like this are kind of interesting, though. You know, where 2 flags that are touching or burning. Theoretically, if they can keep this burning over here, you don't need to garrison this at all. And then you can just repair it once the connecting flags are burned, you know? That's a strategy that I've seen work. Everyone's out of captains. Exactly. Yeah, TJ's spot on there. That's exactly it. I mean, who wants to be a garrison captain? Or really a rally lead? You basically need to be insane. You know? You gotta really want to win KvKs to want to be a garrison captain or a rally lead. Not only are you committing to KvK technology purchasing, you're committing to maxing a commander that's often suboptimal for the rest of your field fighting. It's you gotta be a little crazy. Even I'm kind of questioning my choices now. I'm like, in 1254, especially big Imperiums where, like, you know, no disrespect, but you know, even though I'm a big spender, the bigger spenders are always going to get the MGE sculptures. It's like, should I just cut my spending and just go for open field? Like, I don't need my name attached to the report. It's just extra accountability. Should I refine gear or just make a new piece? Well, it depends. For example, with Ring of Doom, like, you don't want to refine that. You want to make new Rings of Doom. So if you need more of an item, you could make new. Certainly at the Legendary tier, that's the case. At the Epic tier, it's a little bit of a different story because you're not repping materials every single time. You know, you can get your materials back if you dismantle, whereas Legendaries you cannot. The Garrison and Rally Leads in my kingdom are nuts, in part because they are such heavy fighters. I mean, we're going to enter a stage pretty soon, probably, where you could either work on armaments for rally and garrison, or you could work on them for field. I'm still trying to get a sense of what that balance is going to look like. I'm really not entirely sure yet. I've got a few ideas. I think I have a handle on it. You're still a top 30 spender in 1254. Maybe. Maybe? I'll have to get a look. I'll have to get a look. I may be a top 30 spender, but I'm certainly not, I'm not placing for MGs. Which means I'm not getting big sculpture gains for those rally and garrison commanders. Which means for me to do rallies and garrisons, it's a big commit. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. When you're in a smaller kingdom, it's a lot more reasonable to do, I think. Okay, we cruise back up over here. There is a flag that could be burned, but I don't think they have the field to get it done right now. Yeah, this flag is repairing here. So we could see a push on this flag, but a lot of 1647 is gathered here. Where are they going? Ooh, this is gonna get burned. This is gonna get hit really hard. We very rarely have fixed MGEs. I really hope we do a fixed MGE for Tariq ibn Ziyad. I hope we do. I don't know that we will. We'll see. I certainly have a lot of sculptures hoarded up right now, right? But you know, if I am gonna max Sargon, and I'm going to have to use 600 sculptures there. That'll put me at 1,200. If I just get an unlock of Tariq ibn Ziyad, which is probably what happens. If I just get an unlock of Tariq, that drops me down to 500 sculptures. It happens pretty fast. So it's like I can do it. But then I gotta just hoard for the next meta already. Like, I'm already in the mode where I need to save for whatever comes next. Yeah. 600 plus sculptures to max a commander. You'll really feel it. 700 for a Mightiest Governor commander. You will really feel that on your collection. Go rogue? Nah, I don't think it makes sense for me to go rogue. 1254 is a pretty bad kingdom to go rogue in. That's a pretty dumb idea. How do you stop people swarming? You know, in my restart kingdom, we put a bunch of markers up. And you get a negative multiplier on your contribution score if you're caught repeatedly offending on that. And, you know, the kingdom leadership's not trying to be a jackass. They're just trying to win the KvK. And, like, if you're losing hundreds of thousands of troops per swarm, per march. Like, if everybody did that, we're losing KvK, you know? So especially in KvKs where you think you might be disadvantaged, like, you got to make it up on trades, and you can't swarm stupidly. What if the two 700 million power guys go rogue? I mean, they better be bubbled if they go rogue, but I don't think they will. I don't think they will. But 700 million power is a pretty tricky animal. The thing is that in 1254, we really need to drop Imperium. At least we try to every time. So, I mean, I think our leadership would make a game out of trying to get burns in that instance. Wild Lion is super nice in Kingdom chat. See, exactly. I don't think they're the kind of guys that would go rogue in our kingdom. Yeah, 1254 is big enough that even if a billion power player went rogue, hypothetically, they'd be zeroed. Yeah. 1254 is a really bad kingdom to go rogue in. It's just... You're going to get zeroed. It's just a question of how long till you make the mistake of getting yourself into that situation. Let us dream, says Cool Pasta. All right, I shouldn't mess with your dreams here. 576.16. Oh, no Chisgule. They renamed. No Chisgule. Okay, well. There it is. It's not Chisgule, it's no Chisgule. How long does a war like this take? I think a fast Kingsland will be 24 hours. I think a typical Kingsland is like a 3-day event. What about a 2 billion power player? There are no 2 billion power players. Check the name now. Okie J, sorry, Chisgule. What's happening here? Oh boy. Well, I appreciate the shoutouts from BBC over here. You can read the name out loud for yourself on the screen. I can't read it out loud. I'd like to stay monetized this live stream. Thank you very much. Too many gems. I do have a lot of gems saved up. As soon as the formation system does come, it'll drop down by 200,000. So that number will go down. Ask him for reports. Oh no. Tosh Point, don't get this started. Don't you do it. Look at the coalition tag. Do me mod on YouTube. It's the coalition. FML. Nice. That's the coalition. Big banana connoisseur. Oh no. Oh no. Ultra Instinct. Cheers, dude. Love your videos. Been watching quite a while. Very useful. Hey, I really appreciate it. Thank you. GG. This is going to be kind of an exciting Kingsland. 3v5 is always tough, man. The epic face YouTube, because I am the awesome face. I do kind of like that smiley face. And be careful not to, you know, spam the chat, though. I think you're okay for now. But, you know. Cheers. So did the king get moderator? I don't... Is the king even in here? I'm pretty attentive to the chat. I mean, there's a new chat every 3 seconds. 321 says it's me. If you're king, you cannot be imprisoned. That is correct. The king is Mad Dog. You don't want to mod Bloomers, lol? Look, I will rename to 321. Oh, there they are. There's some commitment to rename scrolls. All right, I'll make you moderator. With great power comes great responsibility. Don't abuse your moderator powers. Welcome to the Smash Squad. GG. I made a 4-piece. Someone says it's me, Nephisto. Frodo OG, how's it going? Still no formations. The gear view is pretty neat, though. Wait, what gear view? What'd I miss? Over here? No. Over here? No. You just mean when you dispatch from your city, right? Oh yeah, when you send a march. I did see that. I think it's cool. Zungen, thank you for the 8 months. If everyone's KvK shop red... Dude! Yeah! I'm the kind of person that loses their mind over these stupid red icons. And I'm constantly red iconed. Dang it. I feel so trolled. It's still there. I'm gonna lose my mind. It's still there. Oh god, I almost bought something. Anyways. Yeah, it's been killing my OCD all day. I feel like the developers just don't understand the anguish that they create by something like that. I think it's well-intentioned. But like... Bro... Formation is also on the commander page now? What? Where? Not here. Which accessory am I refining? I haven't decided if I'm going to refine a Ring of Doom or if I'm going to create a new one yet. I think it's entirely possible that Trajan is going to be a lot better now. I think the answer might be refining. Yogi says refine. Here's the thing, chat. There's a formation that enhances your effectiveness of buffs to other commanders. And some of the things that you can do with inscriptions on specifically that formation is really insane. Yeah, Mulan could be really, really good with Trajan. I'm not sure, though. The Echelon formation, right. I am still saving crystal keys. As soon as, like, formations are, like, fully here, I'm gonna rip open all my crystal keys, for sure. I don't think crystal keys are going to be at all relevant for formations. So I'm pretty much ready to start ripping them open, but I would really like to just see it happen and then decide. When you dispatch your formation, you can see your formation and equipment. Not in my kingdom. I can only see the equipment, but not the formation. Do the new formations make any of the commanders less viable at the top end? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it only takes commanders that were less viable and maybe makes them more viable. And really, we're just talking about, like, Mulan, I think. Three, 2, 1's debating changing names again. If you change language, it gets rid of the dot? No way. How does changing language get rid of the dot? Really? I don't know how long I'm streaming for. Change to crit ghoul. We're following this rally. 20 seconds? Or must be close. Oh, he ported. GG. 78 million power. You shouldn't be taking rallies. You got to think of your kid here, man. You got to think of your kid in that picture. You got to protect him. You got to port out of there. Look at this aggression. Wow, that's a really aggressive line. I mean, I love the aggression. You just really got to keep the field to keep those flags. I have one crit ring. I have one crit ring. Sure would be nice to get a second crit ring. I don't know what I would do. Actually, I do know what I would do. I do Cavalry. I could also guarantee that I crit a horn. It'd take me 120 legendary materials, but I could crit a horn. Guaranteed. But I feel like 120 legendary materials for a crit horn, it's like probably not worth. Not right now. When will we receive the Season 2 commanders in the museum? Probably the beginning of next year, if I had to guess. I feel like they'll make a big announcement of it. But I also feel like it couldn't possibly come soon enough. I mean, there's even Season of Conquest commanders like Moctezuma and Solomon that like really need museum buffs already. So, what situation should you go over horn over ring? I think the only time you would prioritize horn over ring is for a pairing like Trajan. Or you could consider it for a commander like XY. The horn is really, really, really good. But generally, ring is just too good. Wow. I mean, that just got swarmed into oblivion. That's like swatting away a fly. GG. What's going on here? Is that a flag? No. Yeah, ring is a priority everywhere except your buffing march. I think also for Guan, horn is more important. Yeah, horn is really important on Guan. I can get behind that choice. I can definitely get behind that choice if you were debating. But in general, you want to be obtaining lots of ring patterns because you're going to want so many of them. Whereas horn is what you sacrifice. You decide not to put a horn on a march where you want to have the dagger or you want to have the web. By the way, I made a war drums on my restart account. And I honestly haven't figured out a good way to test it or showcase it yet. Do you think they will introduce an equipment reset for materials if they introduce new, more powerful equipment? I am okay with them making an equipment reset item where you get the full material cost back of the item. If they are plentiful. I'm okay with that. And I think you're right that they could do that to release higher level equipment. But if they release higher level equipment and they don't make some item that lets you get 100% materials back, I'll be pretty upset, honestly. Like if they made KvK chest pieces and legs and gloves. And boots, I would be pretty upset because I've spent literally thousands of dollars making 7 sets of equipment, and it's like pretty sure it's thousands of dollars per set, right? So to ask me to dismantle that because you decided to release higher level stuff would be really triggering. Yeah, but I would be okay with it if you make plentiful resets where you get back full materials. I would be okay with that. I think that they... Bobby says they're definitely going to do that. I don't know. I think a part of the reason they released the armament system instead of making more equipment is exactly to avoid this problem. They don't want to touch that problem with a 10-foot pole, and I don't blame them. So instead, they just made a new system, which is kind of like equipment, but not called equipment. Here comes a rally. Let's go. Yoga rally. Kingdom 79 leading the charge. King skills in. Whoa, instant swarm with the Boudica. That's going to hurt. Garrison's not full. 5k counters, 4k counters, 3k counters. Full swarm is in. Tito, thank you for the 13 months. Armaments and inscriptions are the new equipment system. Eventually, years from now, commanders could get a 6th skill. Oh my god. Well, that's how they could rebalance some of the old commanders. Alright, that flag burned for sure. Yeah, I mean, this does seem like really good momentum for the camp of 5. By the way, if you're enjoying the stream so far, do me a huge favor, throw a like on here, consider subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate your support. Thank you. The KvK shop definitely needs a refresh. Well, we know there's new items in the KvK shop. We just can't see them, right? We know they're there. I think King of Armenia is really absorbed with work right now, which is why we haven't seen much of Koa. Ring and Horn are great for Boudica. Very good accessory choices. It should already be that way, that you can dismantle an epic and get back everything. I agree. You already lose the pattern. Like, losing the materials is just really triggering to me. I feel like there would have been so much more possibility for the equipment system if they didn't artificially create that scarcity and the irreversibility in that system. I assume the new items in the shop are the inscriptions you need the currency for. I think that's right. I think that's right. And look, the weirdness is that it's going to use a conquest coin, but you can only buy 1 per KvK, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Is Boudica 5511 as a start good? Yes. Thor, that's a great place to start. Boudica 5511 is a great place to start. I think getting the 3rd skill will be a nice upgrade. 4th skill you can go more slowly on. And the expertise on Boudica is still good to pick up. Right? We were talking about this earlier. Got a really great question where I said, you know, William is an expertise you can really take or not take. It's good. It's not bad, right? But it's not life-changing. By the way, hey, Chadsky, what's up, dude? Thank you for the 5 gifted, man. Yo, let's go. Now up to 12 new members this stream. Let's go. Chadsky in the house. Highest DPS rally is either XY Nevsky or Joan Nevsky. I should say Nevsky Joan. Oh, dang, another 5 gifted from Chadsky. Yo, let's get those hype emojis for Chadsky. Let's go. Okay, 17 new members this stream. Let's go. Yeah, I'm dropping hype emojis, but we got a Chadsky emoji. Let's just go with that one. So for those of you that really want to get creative, we talked earlier about the echelon formation giving you a buff, right? It makes it so that your buff effects are enhanced by up to 20%, a maximum of 5% total boost. Okay. We talked about Trajan. We talked about Mulan. What other commanders really benefit from the echelon formation? Anyone have any ideas? There aren't very many. Cheers, Chisgule. I appreciate it, man. Human nailed it. Joan and William give percentage-based buffs. Now, Joan does very little. Joan does a 5% damage boost. That will become a 6% damage boost, and it's only for 2 marches other than herself that get the benefit. I could take it or leave it. But William does a 20% defense boost, which under the echelon formation will become a 24% defense boost. That's not bad. That's not bad, right? Just food for thought. Food for thought on your formations here. Regular Joan definitely gets benefits. If you're in KvK Season 2, regular Joan echelon formation is the jam. No doubt about that. Formations are only for the primary commander. 919-782. We got a little Barb Fort rally going on over here. A fort build? What's going on here? Are they going to cancel this Barb Fort rally? I think they mean to. Whoops. I thought that was a transport rally. Where is this? $60 HS and HT60. Where's this drop coming from? Is it this kingdom? $2260 is fort dropping? That's pretty brutal. They did a double fort drop here. It looks like these guys have connected though. So it's gonna get dicey. They need a lot more field than this. That's cool though. It's a good shout out. Yeah, they're trying to break out. They're rallying. I thought that was a Barb Fort rally as a transport of troops downfield. That's why I thought they were rallying the Barb Fort. Don't ask why this is happening. Weber says 2260 is just a mess at this point. Oh god. Too many actives and deadweights. Oh, GG. Or inactives and deadweights. Okay. Let's go look at Kingsland here. I mean, I think any distraction from Kingsland is a good distraction. If you're contained and you're causing an enemy kingdom to do something other than being Kingsland. Oh, there's War Daddy Chad rallying some forts. Let's go. Oh god, Guan was captain? We got a Burt rally over here. That Xeno's doing some 5k counters. That thing is full. It doesn't look full, but that flag is full. 4k counters now. 3k. 2k. Uh-oh. 4k. I don't know. That flag is taking a beating. It's taking 36,000 in white damage. 38,000. Jeez. I mean, a Burt rally's legit. Burt Nevsky is a fine rally. We just don't see it very often. Yeah, it burned. Follow-up swarms probably going to happen here. Boudica popped out of there. All right. Terradius, cheers. Good luck. I hope you feel better. Looks like the left side has definitely got the winning hand. I really do feel like they've got some good momentum going. I don't see any reason why you should use Burt. It's just a more tanky Nevsky combo. I think it's a much better combo than Attila, but it's not as anti-swarm. Right? I would say Attila Nevsky is the least swarmable, but the least impressive. The Burt Nevsky is somewhere in the middle with more damage, less tankiness, and at the extreme on the other end is the XY Nevsky, which is just full punch. Full punch. We got a fair amount of flags burning here. I mean, the most impressive entry, in my opinion, is just right over here. I mean, this entry from whom really is definitive. I think that's a really, really strong entrance. It's actually shocking to me that this pass doesn't need more protection, you know? It's just like, they're just letting it chill. Wow. Well, here's the deal, chat. I gotta go pick up my kid from school. But if we get formations tonight, then I will stream tonight. If we get formations later in the week, which sounds like that's probably what's going to happen, then I'll stream when that happens too. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Consider doing so. I've got a a Zone 5 fight in just 2 days. So on Wednesday, I'm going to be streaming that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I appreciate you joining me today as we stream this Kingsland. If you want to talk more about armaments or this KvK, discord.gg/Chisgule is the place to go. Until next time, you have fun, smash your enemies. Take care, everybody. I'll see y'all